Okay. Seems to have that issue sorted out there. All right. What's going on, Ren? Good afternoon. Here, 1 second here. Okay. What's up, Satan? Could probably get rid of the music now, I think. Had a slight issue when starting up the YouTube dashboard. It was saying chat was unavailable, so I did a refresh of the page for some reason, and it's working. I tried to do my normal audio check thing, and it just said chat is disabled. Oh well. It's there. Let me refresh it again just to see if it pops back up. Yep, there it is. Okay, we're all good. This is just, we're doing a continuation of my load order stuff. I decided to take out a lot of those trees that I was running. It was just too much. I think with where is it here? Let's see. Up to main textures. This is it's gonna be under vegetation. Dark Forest of Skyrim. I think with just this one I should be good. I also switched over to Fluffy Snow. So you still didn't get an approval? Did you go to like your page, like your account that you have set up, and make sure it's not there? I mean, that's what I had to do. Like on my, here, I'll show you real quick. On my dashboard, you'll have your account in the upper right hand corner here, and you're gonna want to go to like your YouTube settings or Creator Studio, one of these two, and just make sure that everything that you need is enabled. Streamlabs is still saying, try putting your stream key back in. And if that doesn't work, update your stream key, like get a new one, and then put that one in. I had to do that once too. That's why YouTube's, it's funny to begin with, but it's basically, YouTube makes you wait 24 hours. Oh, that could be why too. Yeah, you need a stream key. And they'll give you, where is it here? Stream name, or, well, it's a key, but, never reveal it. Always keep this, like, write this down, keep it on a notepad somewhere, but don't ever, like, reveal this when you go live. You're going to need that. OBS requires the same thing, too. Where is it? Forget what setting it's under. Advanced settings. No. Themes. It's under your editor. Oh, it's under here because they keep changing the settings. It's for your output. Is it here? Profile. Keyframe. No. Stream. Cannot change these settings when you're live. That's awesome. I don't know. It's in one of these settings, but if you go to like your settings from Streamlabs OBS, it's in there. But you just can't do it while you're live. Maybe general. Confirm title. Yeah, I think it's under stream output. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been in there to check it, but it should be under there somewhere. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get an email. They're going to take it, but, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Complete enemy overhaul. Enemy overhaul focus on. So, I may use Skyrim Revamped. I'm not sure. I was looking at this one a lot. To obviously make it even harder than what I already have it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Like I said, we're doing an Argonian. I found a couple really neat weapons. Well, weapons and armor. He's going to be robes. So he's going to be mage, but he's also going to fight with the sword. I had considered using light armor with him, but he's going to focus on poisoning. And my conundrum, of course, and this is what it usually always boils down to, is does he become a vampire and stay a vampire, or start as a vampire, or is he going to be a necromancer? And there's a couple styles for each. Obviously, pure mage works for both of those. It's what's it called? Jace's swords. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'll open up a new link here. I'll do this one. So I just did a Google search quickly for like Argonian weapons because I know there's some in a couple of the packs. So I found one in Jace's swords. Now this is a pretty small file, 135 megabytes, right? There's a craft only version, but I'd want them to be found out in the world. And it was one of the first ones I saw, the Argonian blade. It's you're probably seeing something similar to this. I believe T's Skyrim has a weapon that looks like this, but it's not exactly like this. And I kind of like this. It's a one-handed sword. It's a little bit bigger than a dagger, but it's not as big as like a longer short sword, if that makes any sense. So there's that. There's really not much else in here. There's a lot of really nice swords in this one here. The problem was, let's see. Where is it? True Skyrim right here. It's one of these. It's either true weapons or, let's see, requirements. True Skyrim. Must be. Alright, I think it might just be the true weapons. I'll be able to tell you when I see the file size. Yeah, this is it, 1.4 gigabytes. So I think the weapon may be in this pack. I'm not 100% sure. It adds a lot. I'm going to add them both in for the hell of it, just because there's not a lot of pictures to show you everything. But in the description, where is it? Weapons that are included. I could have sworn I've seen it here. It's by Jace's. No, maybe not. I could, like I said, I could forego this, but it's just too good not to use. Too good not to use. Yeah, but this is the blade that I saw. It wasn't the first one up. I actually had to scroll down a lot to find it. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, well, it's called the Argonian blade. It's pretty simple. It looks like it'd fit really well. I'm not going to do the whole sword on back with this character, with Finis or XP, but I'll just keep it at the side, traditional like. I have a whole setup that I'm looking at. Are you kidding me? All right. Yeah, my stream, it's just, I don't know if it's the weather here today. It's been ridiculous. So yeah, that's the one we're going to be using. I think I'm tracking it just to be careful. So what else did I do? Let's see. Yeah, I added a couple quests. I obviously threw in Legacy, and I threw in Undeath because I'm not really sure. I threw better vampires in here for the hell of it too, with the Royal Bloodline. So the question is, do I make a vampire that relies on necromancy and destruction, and in particular like poison destruction spells, right? And also wields the one-handed blade. I don't want him. I want him to be like a Nightblade style, similar to Athralor, but Athralor is already a vampire. So, I mean, I don't necessarily want to do another vampire play, but at some point, I'm I'm gonna come across the Dawnguard quest line. It's inevitable. Um, I almost never side with the Dawnguard. Not because I don't like their side, just I like the vampire side better. And the downside to that is Castle Volkihar is really out of the way. It is. I mean, it's if I'm not going to fast travel, it is a pain in the ass to get there because I could spend a good half hour to 40 minutes just traveling, fighting enemies, doing all that, just to make it to the boat to get to the castle. And then as soon as I get to the castle, it's fetch quest, talk to Harkin. You're right back on the mainland. You do the fetch quest, so you're bounced all over the place. Not that siding with the Dawnguard doesn't bounce you all over Skyrim. It's a little bit easier, and you have carriage access. Um, Another thing I considered was convenient horses. I don't really ride them too often, but it's a viable option. I don't really see an Argonian riding a horse for some reason. It just seems odd to me. Um, I think he would find a way to swim. Obviously, they're more attuned at doing so. Um, but I don't know. I think with this, like I'm gonna keep better vampires in Royal Bloodline in there just in case. But I have the feeling he's gonna wind up going the full necromancy route, but not as a pure mage. He's gonna be a combat mage. If that makes any sense. In my head, it does. Trying to explain it. He's gonna be a frontline fighter in robes, but he's also going to be adept at destruction and conjuration. Um, but like I said, with destruction, it's going to be kind of a mix of poison, and I believe I'm going to give him shock, maybe, as like a backup. I'd rather see him use like poison spells, but not from restoration, from destruction. So he'd probably be using some of the warlock spells from Forgotten Magic. Um, there was a magic mod on LE that I may actually have to convert over to SE because I don't think it's ported for special edition. Um, I'll have to take a look at it to see how much is involved. It doesn't seem like it's a large mod. Uh, I can't remember the name of it. To be honest, I'll have to go back and do my Google search again because my phone had an update, so everything like my browser and everything got erased. All the tabs I had, like I have Bethesda open on there. I have Discord open on there, the Discord app, so that closed. And then when I updated it, nothing was there. It was just Google Chrome, and that was about it. So. Yeah, so I took out Hyperbian Snow. We replaced it with Fluffy Snow, and I took out all the tree mods. So we stuck with Wine Dave's for his landscape, the North Shores, his blended roads. I'm running Enhanced Vanilla Trees, and then I swapped Hyperbian Snow for Fluffy Snow with the blended roads patch. And I'm going to run I Need with this character, which I believe is coming up. I'm pretty much on survival almost. Complete alchemy and cooking overhaul. This is going in, as is CCOR, the new one. Where is it? Complete crafting overhaul. Then so this one's here. Win just sent me a link to lazy item hider, toggle helmet weapons and more. Because helmet toggle is still down or still hidden, so this is an alternative. We're gonna try it. I've never used it. I didn't even hear about it until about 10 minutes ago. Lanterns of Skyrim 2. I added the whole mod in there. Why not, right? It's a master as well. So there's a lot that goes into it, and I took a couple of nice options in there. Like, the workers that work on the signs and everything like that, just to add a couple extra NPCs in. Nothing crazy. You'll notice I already have an error. It's for the JK's patch. I did take the JK's patch because I'm going to run JK Skyrim with it. JK's and Dawn of Skyrim. Let's see what else. Also, I have a cutting room floor. Like I said, this isn't a TPOS2 build. I'm waiting for Nesbitt to finish with all of his before I bring back Athralor and the story. So we'll have to see. In the meantime, I just wanted to play something that I like. So, like I said, it was going to be Vampire. I have it loaded. I could probably take out better vampires. Really don't think I'm going to need it. I may actually, if I go Necro, I may side with the Dawn Guard. Just because, I'll be honest, I haven't played their side of the quest line in a very, very long time. I know it well. I mean, I've played it a lot, but it's just I played the vampire side much more with most of my characters. What else? Let's see. Nothing else for UI. I don't believe this is all. We already checked all this. Still using lucidity. Immersive sounds and lucidity sound great together. I don't believe I've added anything else. We did. Okay. So Noble is going to be my base, right? We're going to overwrite that with should be Wine Daves, right? Hold on. Yeah, it's being overwritten. Okay. So yeah, there's Wine Daves. So Wine Daves is also being overwritten by Majestic Mountains Darkside, just for the snow. Yeah, I tried a couple other landscapes in there with it, and they just didn't look right. Noble looks the best. Noble by itself is fantastic on PC. There's, in my opinion, there's really nothing that matches it. I saw a couple pictures that Tim put up with Fuchsia's 2017 and 2019 blended together, and it looked really good. But I've run Noble with Wine Dave's landscape in Northern Shores, and it looks great. It looks really great. I am going to change my weather, I think. Instead of going with Obsidian and Ominous, I may use NAT, and I may forego an interior lighting mod completely because NAT handles that. There's options within it. And then as far as an EMB, Rudy, I think, because I haven't used it yet. But we're getting close to that. You can see we've already tested Obsidian, and I do have, you can see my EMB and everything. That's all loaded in there already. So we may be removing those files, removing Obsidian, and changing that. I'm sticking with Majestic Mountains Darkside. The better dynamic Majestic Mountains should be the ESL patch, the 2K LOD, and then Fluffy Snow for Majestic Mountains 2K. We're going to overwrite that with the Dark Forests of Skyrim. This mod's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I was in game earlier today, see, and I was just looking at it, and I wasn't feeling it. And I love the combination, but when I had all those other tree mods added in, it just there was something off, and it's not well. I guess it's a combination of the weather and the EMB. Not that I want it to be all bright and cheery. um, but I also noticed that with the setup that was running, it was taking a performance hit, which Ominous is known to do. Um, it's known to drop FPS a little bit more. Now I know Rudy, when they say you first load it up, it could take a while to load in when you first put the files into your game folder and everything, and um, that first startup. But I've seen combinations of that and NAT, and it's stunning, absolutely stunning. Um, it borders on as most realistic I've probably seen. I've tried almost every weather and EMB combination. I still think if I need to fall back on anything, it's going to be Cathedral and Semi-Realist, which I know very, very well. Um, but I'm not doing this play for like screenshots or anything like that. So like if I put like maybe one or two up after every stream, as opposed to like 10 to 20, that's probably why. Um, Trying to see what else I have. Where's my list? There's my list. My list is there's a lot of stuff on my list that I'm not going to use. Let me pull this back up. Pull this back up. Pull this back up. Yeah, like we tried all these. The trees in the cities, Whiterun, Windhelm, Solitude, the large juniper trees in the Reach, and aspens. Realistic aspen trees large. So, is it Merkvier? I think. It was way too much. Like, and then I did the bent pines too. You can see I've taken that out. There was too much going on. So, just too much going on. Immersive Fallen Trees, great mod, but again, Dark Forest really handles everything you need. It's already got 4,000 trees and like shrubs and flora and plants and everything that is placed around the game. You really don't need anything else. So like I was putting things on my list just to see. I may just do HQ Bark. I may do. Well, let's see. Let's see if this one works with it. Every tree different. By list stat. I want to see if it's compatible. Because if it is, the barks for this look so much better than HQ Bark. Doesn't it have just permission? Doesn't have. For 3D trees, yeah. So it replaces the barks of like 20 trunks. I would normally use this with Matthews, but I'm not using Matthews this time. Hey, Wind, welcome. I'm not even sure I'm going to use it, to be honest with you. Like I said, I think it's just too much. It's fantastic, but you know what I mean. Like, I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, even with HQ Bark, you can't beat this, in my opinion. But like I said, I jumped around with Dark Forest, and it literally adds trees and live trees and dead trees all over. So in combination with enhanced vanilla trees, and if you take all the options in there, you're set. You're absolutely freaking set. What's up, Tim? Yeah, YouTube's been a mountain of fuckery the last couple days. Whether it's like my stream buffering or them screwing Ren out of getting set up. They're taking their sweet ass time is what they're doing. So, but yeah, anyway, and then, obviously I'm going to be running JKs, so I looked at some of these. These just add trees into the city or the town of Riverwood. Like, Riverwood needs more trees in it, right? I don't think so. You're like vanilla. You're running through Riverwood, and you can get that stutter. So I think we'll stick with northern grass. We'll go down to vegetation. Like I said, I may or may not use this. Other EMBs, gold chromatic. See, when people throw up stuff like this, I have to take a look. Oh, it's deleted. Never mind. Well, screw that then. Lucian EMB, dark light EMB. Ooh, hold on. Oh, it's well, I guess you could use it, right? Maybe. It's LE. Looks like it's using northern grass. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, that looks pretty good. She looks good too. Yeah, there were too many things that added, like, I mean, we already know JK's and Dawn of Skyrim's going to add a shit ton into the cities. So to add more trees and plants, I want to be able to play this. I don't want to be sitting around like 48 to 52 FPS. Like, to me, that's unacceptable. And yeah, they look nice, and I have a good rig to run it, but I just don't want to. I don't want my graphics card screaming at me. What was I looking at? Skyrim revamped. So I'm not familiar with this mod. I haven't used it yet, but I've to make my game harder. It's kind of the point. If this character is going to wind up being a necro and he's not going to go down the vampire path, then because these poison spells sometimes, at least I know the ones from Forgotten Magic, they can be very powerful once you level them up. They're costly. They wipe out a lot of your magicka, and then you have to have a backup. So I'll be using Okado's Recital and probably Oak Flesh as an auto cast. Which reminds me, no Edge Glow. I have to get that. Where is that? That's probably all the way at the top, right? That's usually where it is. Additional quests, user interface. Don't think I have it. It's here somewhere. Oh, you whore, come on. Where is it? Glow be gone. Let's see if it's been updated. Nope. Well, that's fine. What's the other one called? No Edge Glow? Yeah, this one. So yeah, so instead of having the aura, port 100%. So we get particle effects, various glows, only the edges are removed. That might not work. And there's only one image. Well, I'll be. What mod did I drop? I dropped a lot. Basically, we tried all. Is it a Merc Viewer? Like all the tree mods, except for Enhanced Vanilla Trees and Dark Forest of Skyrim. So, where is EVT? EVT is around here somewhere. I have it up in secondary textures for some reason. Where is it? Or do I have it? Hold on a second. Yeah, it's at 96. Alright, yeah, right there. So it's secondary textures. So EVT, I'm going to have to move this. This is going to have to come under my vegetation. Should be right there. Right one. Want it under Dark Forest of Skyrim. Right above Dark Forest, right there. Okay, so that should look good. Yeah, it's been doing it all day. It's just par for the course. And I have it set low, too. So it's, you know, who knows? YouTube's funny. Yeah, so we're going to cut out all that. We're basically going to skip. We'll keep... I don't really think I need anything else. We're going to keep it fairly simple. Close this out. User interface, I don't need that. Music we're good with. LOD, additional quests, we're good on that. Economy perks. I was doing this. I think I finished this one. Yep. So we have Winter Sun. Yep, that one's good. Other gameplay overhauls. Yeah, like I said, I kept better vampires in there just in case, but I don't think I'm going to be using it. I think, where was it? Tim, you sent me the... Was it in the campfire? Dark Arts. There it is. Yep, power threes. So now I can have, finally got updated. Strange Runes. By the way, thank you, Tim. Because I've been after this update for a while. So let's get this one installed. Bam. And it's going to go all the way up top. Yep, should be right there. All right. Looks good so far. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, Skyrim revamped. Let's see. Let's overhaul the game's enemy system. Editing AI, skill preference or spell preferences, and attack diversity. Enemies will be much more aggressive and have the abilities to back it up. Combat styles, new spells, distributed, and apocalypse to various enemies. That's interesting. They're mostly destruction, but also a few conjuration. Well, that makes sense. Perks. That's interesting. So bandits have the most raw physical damage I've added. Okay. Yeah. Never used it. Hey, Mr. B. Skyrim revamped. Complete enemy overhaul. Let's take a look at the files here. I'm not using immersive creatures. I will be using Wicco, so I'm going to need that patch. And what is the hotfix for? Potential hotfix for Dragon Priest standing still for a few seconds before attacking. We'll include it in main file if it appears to work. So this is okay. Yeah, anything to make it a little more challenging to me, I think is fun. And we'll take the Wiko patch as well. When I get to that, I will install it. This one should be interesting. I've not used it yet. This is going to go under secondary gameplay, but above survival. Yep, right there. And this is going to be the Wiko patch. Looks good. So move this up and make a notation. Won't activate it yet. All right, what do my plugins look like? It's gonna go right there. Okay, that looks good. So we kind of did this a little out of order normally, just because I was testing some things out. Obviously, my mountains and dark forests. So EVT is there, fluffy snow for majestic. Yeah, that all looks good. Let's go back to, what else was I looking at? Complete alchemy and cooking overhaul. I'm curious about this one, and also poisoning extended. So some of these on here on the Nordic Guide I've not used. CACO is one that I've always been very, very interested in. Just never really got around to using. Requires a script extender. Let's see the files. R for SKSE. Okay, so this is an update file. DLL update for users have updated to, so that it only includes the DLL. Install the main file first and allow this to overwrite. Okay. I'm not familiar with this mod. I've always kind of had an eye on it, but we don't know how much alchemy he's going to do. I'd like to do alchemy with this character. I always say this. Bomb assortment. New butterflies. Yeah, see, this is what I'm looking for. Serving size, more realistic. Yep. Because he will eat. Like I said, he's not going to be a vampire. If we go down the Necro path, though, he'll eventually become undead. But, I mean, that's way down the line. You know? With the uncapper and the experience mod, it could take a little while. So, alchemy perk tree. This is interesting. So this will overwrite ordinators, but 3 an alchemist, physician. I'd probably be okay with that. Depends on what they are. This new harvestable mushrooms. I like that. This is interesting. It does change some recipes and how food affects you. Yeah, I've definitely been interested in it. I'm just, the only thing that's holding me is that it's changing the alchemy perk tree from ordinator, and I kind of like that alchemy perk tree, but at the same bandages. See, that's the thing. Let's see here. Let's take a look. So okay, so potions have a duration. Let's go to the description page. That's usually probably the best place to start, right? Here I am looking at pictures and yeah. Compatibility, my mods, okay. Cooking, alchemy, 16. To allow them to naturally sort from strongest to weakest. Okay, I like that. Option set the duration. Potions 1, 5, or 10 seconds. That's what I like. I want potions to heal over time. I don't want them to get that instant, like, boost of health. I've never liked that aspect of the game. Like, oh, here, chug this, and you get 25, 50, 75, 100 or full. You know? It's, I like the healing over time. It seems more realistic if you think about it. Because, like, you don't immediately drink a beer and then, bam, you're drunk. I mean, unless you're really, really lightweight. So, distill weaker potions to make stronger. I've used that with better vampires. Along with, I forget the name of the other mod that I used it with, but create salves and poultices which could be applied to bandages. So this is almost like adding a little more into survival. Meat can be harvested from nearby enemies. See, I'm curious about this. This guy is going to be an interesting character. He's going to be a very, very interesting character. Yeah, let's see, requirements, script extender. Loaded after any mods that modified the vanilla ingredient or alchemy effects. True fortify effects for magic skills is... I think that's included. And I'm going to have to put this in with Harvest Overhaul too. Harvest Overhaul is going to be the next one. So we'll take this. And we'll do the update file, obviously, because we need it. We're on that version of the script extender. Temporary patch for CCOR. But not this version of CCOR, right? Maybe. I don't know, it's hard to tell. True fortify effects for magic skills. Modify alchemical fortify magic skill effects to actually fortify the skill, making them consistent with chemicals. Okay. I think just these two. Looks good. Awesome. Bam. And the update file. We can merge that. That's awesome. So it'll be interesting to use this. Probably put this under survival if you think about it. Just check my plugins. I'm so OCD with this, it's not even funny. I try, especially since I went out of order this time. And you have to learn how to do mod levels before you can do some things. I have the new version of CCOR. So if that's the SSE, let me see, hold on. The remaster, this is the new one. But again, I don't know if this, like I said, if this character's... Yeah, it needs the patch. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Where is it? Patch. There we go. Okay. Looks good. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, what else? What else are we doing here? 99% sure. Hey, 99% works for me. If that's 1% that doesn't work, I'm okay with that. Optional files is true fortify. I don't think I'm going to grab that. Like I said, I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, we're good. Poisoning extended. Handy extension of the poisoning system. See what poisons you've applied. And top up or remove poisons on your weapons. Requires inventory functions. SE. I think I tried this one. Yeah, I did. This requires... No, that might be overkill if you think about it. Yeah. Because I don't... He's going to be more magic focused, and if I start getting into that, that's going to be too much, I think. So, and obviously Summer Mist, yeah. And then we get into survival. Okay. Well, since that is technically not survival, move these up, and that's not going to matter. So neither is Summer Mist. Summer Mist is not a survival mod. And the patch. Can't play without Summer Mist. At all. Yeah. It's weird, like, looking at the plugins here, I'm going to have to go back and adjust a few things. It's going to go here. It's going to go here. All right. I think the only thing survival I normally take is wet and cold. Do I have Piracy Till? I think. I should. Yep, okay. So here's an issue that I've run into, and maybe you guys can answer this for me. I want to use Campfire. I'm not going to use Frostfall, but I'm going to use Campfire. Or I want to. The problem I run into is every time I load Campfire, I continue to get some error in here. And it's not a Missing Masters one. And I forget the name of the error. I tried looking for a fix. It doesn't break anything from what I've seen. It's just annoying to have it there. And I don't like going into Mod Organizer and seeing this. And I think it's the same thing that Audio Overhaul had, or it was something similar to that, where I'm not sure if it was like a DLL plugin or something like that, but something was off. And every time I would go to delete it and play, I'd be fine. When I'd go to turn my PC on like the next day to play it, that error would just be right back again, meaning that it happens like as soon as you load up a save, play, it doesn't affect anything. It's just annoying. I couldn't figure out what it was, so I'm sure it's something that I did wrong, but so I want to use it. I want to use it for the Necromancer's camp. So we're going to add Campfire, and we're going to add the Necro-themed camp. Right. Make sure, yeah, no requirements for it. I just want to see, I use this mod all the time on console. All the time. But there's obviously no mod manager tool. You do everything manually. Doesn't tell you if there's any errors, anything like that. Campfire is also a modder's framework. Create your own skill tree. I know all this stuff already. Requirements. The base game is the only hard requirement. Chesco. Yeah. All right. Let's see. No, it's BSA'd up. Damn it. All right. I think it's like it's a VR error. Hold on, maybe that's what it is. For Skyrim SE and Skyrim VR. Yeah, this SE VR release. An unofficial SSC update for Campfire. Awesome. Let's see if we can see anything here. All right. I want to see if I get it now when I activate it. We're going to put this under survival. Oop. That goes to 2. No, but when I load it up, it's going to... Campfire's an ESM. Maybe this one here. Let's see. Mod number 17925. Yep, this is it. Okay. Awesome, Win. Thank you. Archivist for a reason. That's probably what I was missing. So many mods, like, you know, like I said, coming from console for all those years since we had mod support, there is so much available. I mean, this is just on Nexus too. I mean, not even including like Mega or ModDB, but here's the thing: if you load up Campfire on your Xbox, right, it auto-populates to the top for you because it's a master file. All master files, USSCP auto does it, and USSCP auto populates to the very top. Campfire, Climate to Tamriel. There's like 2 other ones that are known master files. You don't have to do anything else. You just, once you know your load order, you just go and play, and that's it. You don't have to worry about patches unless they're required. There's really no like this patch here for Frostfall Campfire. This doesn't exist because it doesn't need it. So let's take a look. It's one file, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, wait, hold on. Ensure you have these files installed. Do I need Frostfall? I had the script extender. I have Papyrus Util. Do I need Frostfall with this? Shit. Let's see if I get an error. I hope not. I don't want to use Frostfall with this one. I could, although that would be interesting. I haven't used Frostfall in a while, but let's see. Can I take Frostfall off? No. See if I get an error. Hopefully not. No. I mean, I don't think so. Hold on. No. Let me refresh just in case. Sometimes it likes to do that. Okay. Loki, make me food. I'm hungry. And then finally, the Necromancer's Camp. I've always loved this mod. This is fantastic. This is a fan-freaking-tastic mod. For any Necromancer. Right? Necro Camp. Bam. Put that up underneath. Go to survival. Obsidian, right? Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. Let's figure out. Am I going NAT with Rudy? Am I going to use something else? Campfire and Frostfall. Oh, duh, the unofficial. Yeah, thanks for me not looking, right? Yeah, that's the mod. It's right there. Right in front of my face. I am going to use Wet and Cold. And the Furhood Fix. And I need. They're there. Awesome. All of them. We're doing a little more survival with this. Well, of course I would. Food made by a god? Whew. Get the Furhood Fix. Bum, bum, bum. And I need, of course, in English. So Wet and Cold. We want... Don't think I need the modded children hat meshes. Although I'm not really sure about this one because I'm only going to run Wicco. That's it. I don't think it changes the mesh. I think that would be if I had something like RS children, which I... Oh, well. I may run RS children. Yeah, I don't want them to all look like little potatoes. Okay. I'll get the fur hood fix. And of course we want Noble Skyrim. I don't want dangerous diseases. No, I need full. Okay. Install that. Awesome. Then 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. You come up with me. One more. Come on. Go right there. Cold. Bam. Okay. So we have wet and cold under this one. Then we have I need extended. Did I miss one? Fur hood fix? Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I do too. It depends. I have to be in the mood to cook. I really do. I'll do it. I'm actually pretty good at it. I don't have an expansive repertoire of what I can make, but I can make about 20 things really, really well, and that's pretty much it. So I could survive, I guess. Let's take a look and see what else my list had here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Come here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, we kept out all the trees. It was a little much. There was a little too much going on. I'm still thinking about Renthal Flora collection. Definitely using the grass add-on. We're definitely using northern grass. I really need to figure out my weather scenario, which I think is coming up. We're not using Hunter-born. And here it is, weathers. Okay. NAT. I'm curious to add true storms. NAT, I've run this a lot on console. And there's Rudy and there's NVT. These are the two that I look at with NAT. If my pictures want to load up. It's been so slow today for me. I think some of the user pictures are probably better. Yeah. So this is NAT and Rudy. Or a user's screenshot of NAT with Rudy AMB. The question is here now, NAT handles interior lighting as well. But I know it says it's compatible with ELFX. Normally I would place ELFX below my weather mod, but I think in this case it says to place it above. I'm not sure which EMB I want to run with it. So this is, yeah, because I mean, see how this looks crisp. This is what I'm looking. I'm looking for something crisp that I could also run with like Obsidian Mountain Fogs. Yeah, this is still with Rudy. Yeah, I may go with Rudy. NVT though, this is another Fireman AF. I mean, they're both good. They're both solid. It's hard to really pick, you know. That armor's pretty badass. And my stream goes buffering. Buffer. Oh no, it's just my phone buffering. Of course it would be. It doesn't like me. Oh, my Wi-Fi disconnected. That would be why. I really have to figure out how to get a... let's see here. Come on. There we go. This is NVT, Natural View Tamriel EMB. Yeah, NAT with Rudy would look like this. These are some user images too. This is with Silent Horizons. This is another one I considered. This is Silent Horizon, but you see the hue in the background. I think it's a little much. So this is NAT and NVT. NVT is over here as well. I have it up. Yeah, I haven't used Rudy yet, so I think I'll do that. I'll use those two. Let me go to my files here. We'll go EMB cache, EMB series, EMB any, EMB local. I'm gonna delete these because I like to do this as clean as I can. Delete that. All right, so we'll go NAT. Just want to reread the description really quickly. Well, not really quickly, but we'll go Rudy. I want to see how much of a hit I'm going to take with this. This is going to be interesting. Originally made for photorealistic Tamriel EMB. Standalone edition has been entirely redone to be a complete all-in-one DLC-sized weather, lighting, and visual enhancer for Special Edition, looking as close as possible to the natural lighting preset of PRT, photorealistic. From the lighting and the climate to the skin shaders and particle effects, almost every aesthetic aspect of the game has been altered in some way to give the most natural and eye-candy visual possible. Because NAT changes so many aspects of the game, it's mandatory to use it at the very last position in the load order in order to get the intended looks and effects. This is the one thing that always threw me off about this mod. On console, I would just throw it right at the bottom, not think about it, and it would do what it was going to do. Features. Alright. I know about the settings. I know about the overview. I know how to set them up. I've done all this before. And other mods. Does a lot of what other mods can do and more, but in its own way, and can be calibrated for itself with the assurance of total compatibility and optimization. Obviously, it's not compatible with other weather mods. It remains compatible with interior and lighting mods such as ELFX, RLO, or ELE, or torch mods like Torch Shadows. It only requires you to choose which one has the priority over the other. NAT only changes some light sources in all lighting templates. Example, if you want to keep NAT interior settings combined with ELFX, then load NAT after ELFX. If you only want to keep ELFX and no light edits from NAT, then load NAT before ELFX. Same with torch mods. Well, I have to download it, right? That's probably something I should do. And the enhancer. Subtle companion. Oh, it's an EMB. No, because we're gonna use Rudy. See, it even says load as last as possible. Yeah, that's, every mod says that. And then let's take a look for NAT. Oh, we have a newer binary. We have a newer E and B binary. So that's a good thing. Okay. All right. NAT. What I may do is I may just forego let's get rid of Obsidian. Move. Yes. I may not use ELFX. Discord shitting itself again? God damn it. Really? Hold on. It could be. Let me try and reset it here. Yeah, when you scroll to the bottom, these are supposed to gray out, so it's probably messed up. It does that from time to time. Yeah, mobile, it was terrible this morning. I kept getting update notifications, and I couldn't go in to check it from my phone. And I was outside having coffee, so obviously my PC is not sitting outside. Give me 1 second here.
Did you go outside anytime soon?
What's up?
Did you go outside anytime recently?
No, what?
It smells like really fucking weird.
Like what? All right, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, my brother came upstairs, and our whole neighborhood smells like there's a gas leak. So, I walked outside. I'm obviously inside my house, and I can't smell anything in here. And as soon as I go outside, you get a big whiff of it. I'm not going to close this down yet. I may take a little bit of a break though, because I want to see if I'm going to go over to my neighbor's house to see if they notice anything. So I'm going to take about a 10 to 15 minute break. Let me just put up Okay. Coming back here. Yeah, that's all. That's all it really was. Was I guess they're burning stuff downtown. So we could. I mean, I'm on top of a mountain, so anytime they burn anything down there, it wafts up our way. We eventually get it for about a half hour to an hour, and then it goes away. So it was a weird smell though. It smelled like burning rubber, like as if somebody was doing burnouts with their car. Smelly brakes and plastic and metal. Combine that like all together. That's kind of what it smelled like. Like I've never smelled anything like that in my life. And it wasn't like pungent. Like you could smell it when you walk outside, but it's not like one of those things that just like smacks you in the face and like knocks you over that way. But it doesn't smell good, but you can still smell the air, I guess, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, burning my tax dollars. I don't know what they're doing in there. No construction projects or anything. I mean, it's pretty cold out today too, and it's damp. I mean, it's mildly wet, so who knows what they're doing. There's not a lot of people in my town. I think there's maybe 700 people that live in my town, so it's not a lot. What are we installing? We're installing Rudy, right? Yeah. So let's do this. Let's pull this here. Let's pull this down. Let's maximize, then minimize. Okay. For NAT versions. What are add-ons? Additional rain. Oh, the night I fix. Depth of field. Nah, let's just go versions. Skyrim Special Edition. Okay. Oh, there's 3 with this one here. So series. There's no other. Okay. Let's maybe one of the add-ons. Let me see. Additional rain textures. No. I'm not really worried about the depth of field. Rudy Ambi Night Sky. Huh. I think that's interesting that that's included in. So now there's a patch for CSO. Complete alcohol. I think, did I grab that one? I might have. Hold on. The temporary patch. This is a full patch, Tim? For the unofficial patch. I think, let me see what this one is. Which one did I take? I took the temporary patch. Yeah, there's not a lot of people here. Thankfully, you know. I mean, we have neighbors, but they're the same neighbors I've had for the last almost 40 years. So, I've grown up with them and their kids. Hold on a second. Just when you think you have a day off to yourself, you don't. Like, on my one day off, everybody expects everything. I hate it. Absolutely can't stand it. All right. Anyway. No, I'm not. I didn't get called in. No. Like, family that's not immediate family that calls to borrow money that I'm not even close with. Like, go figure. Anyway. Yeah, I have the temporary patch for, or is that, hold on, CACO and CCO. All too many acronyms. Too many acronyms. Go to CryptoBird Patch Hub. Okay. Come on. There we go. 58. Let's see. It's moving so slow today. Like, this is just ridiculous. So I'm gonna need the I'm gonna need. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna need the campfire one. Unless these weren't updated. Yeah, they're updated on the 11th. Maybe I won't use this because I really don't like adding all these patches in. Yeah, I need... Let me see. And the unofficial patch, huh? Jace's sword. Yeah, this has a patch for everything. Hold on a second. I'm not adding 50-something patches for one mod. I could deal without it. Where the hell is it? And now I can't focus on anything. This is ridiculous. I'm assuming this one, unofficial patch. Oh, it's an ESL. That's a good thing. Oh boy. Where is it? It's ESL, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is, right? Look at this. Let me close. Oh. No. Let me close this. Yeah. Complete alchemy. Wait, hold on. I don't even know what it stands for anymore. CACO and CCOR. Too many C's. There are 4 C's between 2 of them. Pain in the ass. Winter is coming. Winter sun. Like, if this was built out like Quinn's, where you download one and it auto-detects everything you have, that would be fine. I don't like downloading all these manually. It's just a pain in the ass. So when I run loot, of course I'm going to get, well, aside from the one error message I already know I'm going to have for, just because I don't have JKs installed yet. Let's see how many other warnings and errors I get. No errors. Six warnings. That's so Legacy has its own. I'm not worried about that. Campfire. I guess I need them. right? So campfire needs CCOR. Yep. Look at that one. What else do I need? Weapons, armor, clothing, clutter. That's done by Quinn's. That's also done by Quinn's. Immersive sounds is also done by Quinn's for CRF. Undeath. Complete alchemy and cooking overhauls not compatible with this mod. Adds flora respawn to several records that Undeath modifies. A patch is recommended. Wow. Is there a path or a patch between these? Well, hold here. Let's check the patch hub. Down near the bottom. Nope. Old files. Nope. Let's try this. Face gen. German. Duration absorb. Path to sorcery. Spanish. French. Ah. Well, let's see what version this is. Oh. Okay. There it is. Thank God. Because that would have foiled my plans. Alright, what else is Loot telling me? Coordinators handled by... so we need... Coordinator. Let's go back here. We need this one. We need this one. We need this one. What else does Ordinator need? Nothing. Okay. Awesome. Let's move on. Complete alchemy and cooking. So Winter Sun. I need extended is not fully compatible. Only use the no food recipe. That's easy to fix. Okay. Winter Sun and CACO. Take that one. Okay. What else? We have this one. Okay. Summer Mist. Modern Protocol. I need NAT. Wow, NAT needs to be cleaned, but I'm not cleaning that. Okay. Let's see what I have. So this is Campfire CCOR. Looks good. Good. Undeath. CACO. Looks good. Ordinator. Pain in the ass. That looks good. CCOR. Are you guys getting tired of looking at letters yet? Because I am. This is Winter Sun. CACO. And now to find where everything goes. Fun times. I can't because, well, let's see, hold on. Is it working on my PC? Yeah, it is. It's not working for me on my mobile, though. Oh! That looks really good, though. Can I have it? I want it. I want it! What are they doing in the campfire here? Nothing. Okay. Well, let's take a look. Campfire. CCOR. Campfire was just added, so we'll put this right there. Let's check the plugins. This will go. Since Campfire is a master, load this higher. All right. Put it right there. Right. Patch. What else do we have? CACO and Undeath. There. So this will go after Undeath, which is up top. I'm sorry, no, it won't. There's Undeath. It's going to go right there. Okay. What else do I have? Ordinator. Let's do Winter Sun first, since Winter Sun's at the bottom. I just added it, right? Yeah, it looks good right there. Okay. So we have 3 for Ordinator. Let's see. This can go directly under Ordinator. Where is it? Up top. Up top. Perks. Put you right there. And then what else with Ordinator? Viciously interrogating a potential spy. I'm going to ignore all that for right now. All right, so CCOR and Ordinator. All right. That should be good. Let's look at... and CACO. All right, so that wasn't too bad for now. We're up to, 96 plugins and 144. Wow, I'm not doing so good on that end. Bunch of ESLs, though. A rude amount. Hey, Mr. B. So you can't fix your vendor issue. You don't think it's level listed? Are you getting any errors? I remember the one stream you were doing. You got one error, but it wasn't crashing on you at that point. Now I was in and out of that stream, I think, because I was at work. But I remember when you booted up, because I remember you went from in game back to, I think it was Xedit. Also, thank you, Tim. I didn't even read what was going on. I'm sure I'll come back and I'll reread it. I always do. The only time I've ever encountered a vendor issue, I encountered one with, who was it, Bellathor in Whiterun? Arcadia. Because I tried my hand at adding an ingredient for a magic mod. It would have been something that would have been dropped on like a creature, and she had it in her inventory. Like when I spawned, what did I do? Did I spawn? No, I spawned to Whiterun. I was able to get into her shop, but then I couldn't leave her shop. So when I would go through the door and then I would talk to her, and then I would purchase what I added to her list, regardless of whether I purchased it, sold it back to her, or whatever. If I touched on it, like even look to buy, and then clicked off it, and then I tried to walk out the door, I would just crash. So I forget how I fixed it. Oh, I think I wiped clean. Got through all the level lists for Riverwood. Damn. I wish I knew more about changing things in Xedit. I sat there and I watched you do it for a good half hour, and it just, some of the stuff went over my head, but the rest of it impressed me to see how it's done. The farthest I usually ever get, like you see what I'm doing here with just manually placing everything. Like I don't ever hit sort, and I don't sort with loot. And I find that keeps it about as good as I can get it. Let me see here. I want to do, let's go to vegetation. NAT audio patches. This is interesting. What are we patching for here? Oh, jeez. Enhanced blood texture at ISC. I think I have this one. Yep, I do. Or it's not there. Let's see. See if anything else pops up for patches, maybe. Neutral. Two streams merge. Nope. I would too, to be honest with you. And it's not for the reasons like that. Like for me, if I run into an issue and I'm already in the middle of a play, that's like the worst. That's like the worst thing for me ever to experience. Is like if I go through like 10 to 20 hours of play and everything's fine, and then I encounter that one issue, I'm done, because I'm sure you guys have seen how much time I spend just doing a setup. It could take me a week. It could take me 3 days. It could take me 3 weeks. But I try to go along and I try to do as much testing as I can, like in the middle of it. But sometimes when you test it, everything's fine. Like you could do everything in your power to either make your game crash, have the issue arise, and nothing. And then once you start playing and nothing happens, you're sitting there thinking, all right, everything's fine. It's great. 20 hours later, 25 hours later, bam, you run into the issue. And then it persists, and then it doesn't go away. It's like one of the most frustrating things with Skyrim. At least on PC. On console, it's pretty easy. You can just uninstall the mod. It's pretty easy to pick out which mod on console gives you issues, because of the lack of like all the patches like this. And like right now, if I was playing on console, I'm 6 mods away from my max. Not plugins, because every mod itself is a plugin. This is different. I have 150 max. So I would be almost done. Yeah, did you get that sorted out? I know you said they put a freeze on everything. That sucks, dude. Like that's one of the most scary things in the world, is to have that happen. That, I would assume, like identity theft would be up there. You know? Because it's things that have the potential to happen. So at that point you'd nuke your whole load order. God damn. Really? No, I dispute that. I would absolutely dispute that. Yeah, what did they say why? I know they probably gave you like some bullshit reason why, but I'd say absolutely not. You shouldn't have to pay for anything if your account got hacked. The banks and the like credit unions and stuff like that have insurance for that reason. Wow, anything? Jeez, that sucks. I'd tell them no. I'd tell them to fuck off. You're not paying that. I wouldn't pay that, because you had no knowledge of it. That's ridiculous. I hate hearing when stuff like that happens to people. That's just one of the worst things. And the people that do it are scum. I would burn them all in a majorly large dumpster fire if I could. People that do shit like that. That's. Yeah. I did that too. I swapped banks. It wasn't for that reason, but they I ran into this is why I don't use PayPal anymore. I was using Wells Fargo a while, like this is years ago. I mean, in my area. I don't think there's any more of them left. And uh, I had my PayPal account at that time linked to them. Um, I was trying to withdraw, and the bank was trying to charge me like $50 per PayPal withdrawal, which I don't believe that's how it works. Oh, you're using Wells? Yeah, get rid of them. They're terrible. If you could find a good credit union where you live, absolutely do it. And the insurance on them's a little bit better as well. Yeah, I used them too. They were awful. And then like the bank was charging me for having access to PayPal linked up, which is like having a direct deposit account, right? Which you don't get charged for. PayPal was charging me because Wells Fargo was charging them. So I was getting two bills, and all I wanted to do is withdraw my money. So I had my lawyer contact them, and that ended it pretty quickly. That's pretty much how I handle it. It's always good to have a at least one or two lawyers on speed dial for issues just like that. And all I had to do was just I had to send over the information right from my phone. I sent screenshots, and they had all they needed. And about 3 hours later, it was resolved. Needless to say, I withdrew my funds from Wells Fargo, and I would never do business with them if I ever had to. It's terrible. Yeah, it's not right. Well, okay, like PayPal's a good idea in theory, but like there's little surcharges here for this. They like tiny little things, and I'm not sure if it's still in place since I haven't used them in ages. But if you wanted to withdraw your money, they would only let you withdraw a certain amount. Like if you were somebody that like had a PayPal as your main source of revenue for like say you're doing like say I had a PayPal link to here to my dashboard, right? And people wanted to donate, and let's just say I was making $1,500 or two. Let's just say we'll say $3,000 per stream is what would be revenue generated. And I wanted to withdraw that money. Let's just say I needed to put $3,000 down on a car payment as a down payment. Well, I couldn't withdraw all that money. I could take 500 one day. I could take 500 another day. It was just it, and it's just sitting there accruing, and you can't. You can take 500 a day. Like, who are they to say how much I should be able to take out? Anyway, we have the undeath patch. Okay. I have to figure out. I think I'm gonna get in game. I want to get. No, we need. What do we need? Northern grass. Yeah. And then I have to tweak the grass any. I think I already did. Missing texture SE. Well, hold on a second here. Only if you get the. I never got the purple. Okay, so never mind. We're also going to take the. I forget the name of it. We'll find out. So EVT, Dark Forest of Skyrim, Northern Grass. What is Northern Grass overriding? Dark Forest, really? Okay. May want to swap these. Just for the marsh. Bug bean. Yeah. Okay, that's how I want to do it. There should be another one here. But we're going to get landscape fixes. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope. I'll know it when I see it. If I see it. Add-on. There it is. So this add-on, it says for Vadospin Verdant and others, Northern Grass SC. So this is the enhancement for it. If you're curious as to what this does, oh, come on, really? This is the before. This is the after, right? Before, after. You could see what it does there. After green version 3. So this is before. This is after 1. It's before 2. After 2. And then we want the green one for the Tundra. I'm going to get the brighter green. I like this. So it should be the first one. 1K brighter green. Okay. For 3.4 megabytes, it's not that bad. And there's 1K grass Tundra green. Do I want this one as well? No. Just the one. It's just a texture, that's all it is. All right. Bam. Should be everything. Make sure everything's in order. So obviously I don't have my LODs generated, so they're gonna look a little weird. I'm gonna try NAT as it is now. All right, Wind, we'll see you later. I'm going to try NAT where it sits now, just to see. Like I said, that's just the error for JKs and Lanterns of Skyrim. I don't have JKs installed. I probably should, but let's go in game and take. Well, we need landscape fixes. Of course we do, right? So for console, it's just one mod. It's just that, but it doesn't fix everything. So, well, alternate start locations. Yep. Cutting room floor. Yep. That should be it. Yep, that should be it. Okay. So we want landscape fixes, alternate start, and cutting room floor. So this is gonna go right there. That stays under alt start. This goes up above, right there. Okay. Let's go in game, take a look. Yeah. Close my game folder. It should take a little while. Rudy is... This is my first time seeing Rudy. Well, I'm not seeing it. Well, seeing it in person, I guess, is probably better. I know what it looks like. I've seen it before. I've seen other people use it. First time for me on my monitor. I was hoping to get the rest of this done. I think like I'm gonna have lunch in a little while, so I may close it down. And after lunch, I may do a lot of it off camera too, just to see how long Rudy's taking to load. But it'll be nice to see you with NAT. You know, I'll always like changing up my weather mod's one of my favorite things to do. When I was on console, like Obsidian really was the best one. Cathedral Weathers came out for console, and I know there's a lot of people that use it on console. I can't justify the size of it there for the little bit of space that Xbox gives you. Where 2 megabytes or 2.3 megabytes for Obsidian. Okay, so let's load. Where were we last? Let's see. It's in a white run. Yeah, I took out a bunch of other stuff. This may not load. I may have to do a new start. We'll have to see. My landscape's going to look awful. The trees should look good. And I guess I'm not really going to play with NAT settings. I forgot that I had Dying-to-Live loaded. I should have just loaded the Orditor perk reset in progress. It could take several. Box will appear. Okay. Welcome to NAT. Okay. This is why I like Northern Grass, right here. Right here. Oh yeah, Winter Sun. Oh, the Hist, of course. I did kill them, right? Okay. So there's without Rudy. There's with Rudy. I'm 57 FPS in the Rift with Rudy. That's not bad. This is actually better than Ominous was. Ordinary perk. 3 perks refunded. Interesting. I'm not really sure what refunded the perks, but what am I going to look at here? Archery, lit armor. We want to look at alchemy. Ooh, no, get away. Alright, so maybe it doesn't change anything. Yeah, alright, so alchemy seems the same. Let's go to smithing. Yeah, it's still the same. Okay. Not that I need these, I'm just, you know, using them. Why not, right? Restoration, obviously. This isn't my character, by the way. I'm just kind of playing around with them. Yeah, Rudy does look good. What time of day is it? Yeah, it's only noon. Let's Alright, so yeah, the shadows, everything looks good. Let's take a look here. So NAT settings. Alright, so it's left-hand configurable. Alright, so let's see if I can get used to this one again. Graphic options. Disable NAT interiors. No, I want to see the interiors with this. Random weather. Oh, I see what it does. Okay. There we go. Well, that literally just gives me... So night settings. I'd like darker nights by 25%. Climate settings, I want... Let's take a look at bright and pleasant, see what this does here. Oh, loads within the next 12 hours, yeah. Of course it does. We'll keep it at natural and atmospheric for climate. And then that affects. Please select a preset. Let's try Golden Age. Well, let's see what else they have. Saturate contrast previous. Let's try Golden Age just to see. By 50. I'll go by 100. Unless that's gonna. Or I could just leave it alone. Reset to default. Alright. I can always screw around with this later. Huh. Alright, so New Lanterns, Skyrim. Well, I mean, it's not conflicting with the signpost, right? It's kind of, yeah. This actually looks really nice. I'm still at 55 FPS, which is great. Obviously, the mountain LODs, well, mountains don't really have LODs, but technically, it does look good. This is a really nice combo, by the way. Northern Grass and Wine Dave's landscape with his blended roads. And now with the Lanterns of Skyrim too. Yeah. People were actually on BethesdaNet, they were complaining about the lanterns. Saying they didn't look right. And I'm like, oh jeez, another bear. Where is he? Come on. There he is. Whew, got lucky. Yeah, see, alright, here we go. Got bear fat. Interesting. Raw bear meat. Okay. Let's take a look inside the lighting, the interior. Because I don't have any effects right now. Like I said, I have no LODs, I have no effects, I have no water. Although to be honest with you, I don't really think I'm gonna add water. I mean, maybe. Kind of think it looks okay. Yeah, let's take a look inside and see. We'll see how the interior lighting looks. Oh, you guys have a major delay in the stream there, I see. Hold on. I honestly don't think I need ELFX. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. I gotta, you know, obviously fix the fire. We can't have the vanilla fire, and I mean, it's, you know, it's dark enough. It's just dark enough, but it's a good thing. There's Narfi. Let's take a look here. That is kind of bright. I mean, it's pretty realistic, though, if you think about it. Let's fast travel here. Let's all right, where are we gonna go to? Haven't been anywhere up north yet, have we? Well, I do want to see some of the grasses. I want to see the tundra grass, so let's go to Sleeping Tree Camp. Why not, right? Oh, boy. Oh, I'm hungry. Wow, yeah, you can see the trees that it adds in. I don't have a sky. I don't have any cloud cover. You see some flickering with the lights right there, but we'll be able to take care of that. Blessing of the Hist added. Increase armor by 50. Wow, wow, nice. That's just really interesting to see. I think it looks pretty good. Stars are a little ridiculous. Wolf. Alright, let's see what they give you. So dog meat, wolf liver. Alright. It's yeah, let's go into Whiterun. We'll just wait for daytime. And then what I'll do is I'll exit out. I'll go back to, I guess we'll tweak it a little bit just to see. I want to see how dark. Yeah, I mean the lighting looks good, except for that. Did that really just flicker? There it is. From the torch. Did you not have your torch out? You're supposed to have your torch out. Yeah, I'm tired. Should probably get rid of that, right? Graphics. Oh, you can see it brightening up now.
Have you met my father? He's a student.
Should darken it up here. Yep, right there. That's pretty good. It's weird because without ELFX, yeah, it's like I said, it's been a while. It just kind of looks, we may have to change another one of the settings.
They say the college. Sure thing. It's yours. I'll show you to your room right this way.
And then we'll do some crafting in the morning.
If it's work you're looking
Wait till 9 a.m. Sack of barley flour. This is all new stuff to me. It's interesting. Ironwood nuts. Okay. Can I make anything? No, I cannot. So, wow, there's a lot of stuff to make. Damn. Beeswax and honey. Apple cabbage stew. I can make apple juice. I can almost make that if I can find some green apples. Let's see. Can I steal anything? Might be too much. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway. Go outside and take a look. Alright, so obviously nothing with Whiterun here. And I don't have anything in the way of armors or weapons, so what you're going to see is vanilla. I just want to see the menus itself. So, filtered by... So we have the Necromancer's Staff, which comes with the Necromancer Camp. Executioner's Head. That's funny. That's interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into this a little bit more. This character might not be a mage. I don't know. Maybe I'll craft stuff, actually. Who knows?
to be the best. Looking to protect yourself
Yeah.
or deal some damage.
Well, I want to sell you some stuff first. We got this. this, this, and this, and this.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Alright, so I can... Should I be able to make... Right, I should be able to make leather. Oh, I can, but it's grayed out for some reason. That's weird. Wonder why that is. Alright, so I want Necromancer's Tent for a plate and a skull. I'm wondering why these are blacked out, though. They're not supposed to be. Alright. Okay. That's about it. Well, we'll have to see. Oh, come on, get off the tanning rack. Right. It's a cool version of Stormfang, though. I like it. I think it looks badass. What happened to his pauldron armor? Or did I get rid of that? Yeah, it is what it is, right? Okay. So yeah, NAT by itself might be fine. Alright, well. Do a hard save right here. Let's get out of game. Yeah, but it let me craft it let me craft some of the stuff, but it was like completely grayed out and black. So I had the materials, but it was just showing as gray. I'm used to seeing them as white if you're able to craft it. That's gonna throw me off completely. I do like Rudy though. We'll have to see. I have to see what's going on. Sword. Jail. There's nothing wrong with emojis. Not when there's 15 of them in a row, though. Drives me nuts. Alright. So, we did the grass, we did the landscape fixes. I'm overrating that. So, Dark Forest, actually, if you guys saw it, adds a lot for the size of mod it does. Combine that with EVT, it's a really, really nice combination. We'll have to see if I keep NAT here. I may just, like I said, I may forego ELFX for the first time in God knows how long. Of course, ELFX also has a bunch of patches. Yeah, I went to my inventory to see. Well, the inventory stuff, if you have it, pops up in white. It's just like on the actual crafting menu. It was either like blacked out or like grayed out, or it was lighter, but it wasn't white. I'm used to seeing the actual white, so maybe it's just a color change. Yeah, see, I'm getting a second error. This is from Campfire, right? Script extender log reports incompatibility or incompatible plugins. Piracy Till reported Piracy Till plugin version 2, which I've never had this, but this only happens with Campfire. To refresh the script extender logs, you will need to run the game editor again. Failed plugins are Piracy Till. Which is this one here. What's it being overwritten by? Campfire. Alright. That's gonna drive me nuts. That's why I don't run Campfire. Oh yeah, we have I need now, so I could put some of these patches here. Okay. Where's I need? Oh, nice. No ESP for that one. Any others from up top? I think I did. I think there was a couple. This one I don't really need. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Put Papyrus under Campfire. So it's 9. Probably put it under the patch as well. So Campfire and Frostfall is overwriting your diary, the inventory. Oh, there it is, right there. It's overwriting the inventory menu. The barter menu, the container menu, crafting menu, inventory, bottom bar, item card. I mean, I could drop your diary down, but I may just forego Campfire completely, and then obviously that means giving up the Necromancer's Camp, but I don't know. Can't make up my mind. We'll leave it there for now. This is going to drive me nuts here with this DLL. Piracy Till version. Campfire, yeah. Supports VR reported is incomplete. So if I rerun this now, will this fix this? Let's try that. Sometimes it does. Oh, hit refresh. Oh. Can't unlock it. Okay. I have jumped the gun. And the last thing I told myself was I'm only going to make a small load order for this. We're going to keep it around 220 mods. We'll see if that happens. Alright, let's take a look. See if that fixes the menu. Okay. Yeah, like I can make this fur plate here because I have a bear pelt, but you can see it's blacked out. So that's a conflict with Dear Diary. And then some of these that look like they're grayed out. Yeah. We'll have to see. Yeah, same thing for this. So. Yeah. Small load editor. Yep. Yep, no, refresh didn't do anything. I have files in my over right now. Oh, maybe it did do something. Plugins, Campfire data. Yeah, this is what I was getting from Campfire. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get rid. I'm gonna ditch Campfire completely because I never really use it. You know, I don't think this character would have a real need for it. So let's get rid of Campfire, Necromancer's Camp. Get rid of all the patches. I'm gonna remove it. Yeah, because I mean, I'm not gonna really use it anyway. Damn. Alright, let's see. Should be everything. So Dear Diary. Okay, so Dear Diary is better now. I'm still getting. Now I could just delete that. Okay. And now we're back down to 1. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, small load order, but like I said, we'll go to weather. Let's so we want Obsidian Mountain Fogs, which is right here. Since I'm not actually using Obsidian, I'm running NAT. Let's see here. And then let's see. What else does my list have? It has a bunch of different stuff, which I'm not really sure I'm going to use. Could use relighting. Smooth sky mesh, yes. Northern realistic clouds. That's one I have not tried. Let's take a look. I usually use ethereal clouds. Let's see. This is Gamwitch's mod. And And I've used this one a lot. I want to see how well it would compare. Oh, god damn it. Really? Let's see, Northern Realistic, see what their pictures are like. Images 34. I mean, they do look good. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy with it. That's the thing. Yeah, let's try Northern Realistic. Just for the hell of it, right? It's a spyless stat. It's a smaller file, too. I'm not sure of the quality, but we will find out. Right above. It's just textures. Alright, so that can go. Oh, is that not up? HD Night Sky. Oh, this is going to give me a cathedral. Oh no, there it is. I see. Sweet. So just to show you a little bit. And Eidolon EMB. Galaxy option 1. Optional sun glare, no. I don't know. Let's check out this one here. This one I'm very familiar with. This is Gamwich's Ethereal Cosmos. Oh, we are running Rudy. Let's run this one. Which one? Special Edition, Twinkle, Twinkle Subdued, Vivid. Climates of Tamriel. Denser? Nope. Let's just go with the base. Stars, Constellations, and Aurora. Nice and easy. Nothing out of the ordinary. So that's going to go here. And then Smooth Sky Mesh. Anything else I have on my list? Let's see. Better Moons. I don't know if I'm going with True Storms yet. It's been a while since I've used that. There's a lot of patches for it. You could see, like, the weather starts here, even though this is my list with Obsidian. Let's see. Nope, not there. Okay. Okay, not available. Better Moons. Let's try that one. Come on. A Better Moon. Yeah, why not? Let's check out the description real quick. Requirements. Yeah, 8K? No. Well. Blood Moon. Let's take this one. All right. So that's pretty much done. At least as far as my weather. Supreme Fog. Wonders of weather. I do wonder how that would go together with NAT. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go eat lunch, as I'm about an hour past due for that. Didn't realize I was sitting here this long. What I'll do is I'm going to download and install some stuff. I'll get to testing later on tonight. Obviously, I'm off, obviously, all day. But I do have to go in tomorrow at 8. So I may open up a small stream later just for testing purposes to see what I have so far. If I do, I'll make sure that I will have TextGen and Dynalot already done and installed before I do, so you guys aren't sitting there waiting for it. So we can just jump right in and do some testing. But other than that, I don't really know. Like I said, I'm using Noble as my base, and I don't really have anything else for architecture. I really don't want to add anything else. I think it looks great as it is. Whether I keep NAT and Rudy, I don't know. Maybe I'll swap to Obsidian with Rudy just to see. We'll take a look and see. But I know NAT also does the interior lighting, and that's one of the things I like about it. It's just the placement that always throws me off on PC. And on console, it's easy. It's the last mod you load. But here it's a little bit different, so we'll have to see. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining me, and yeah, enjoy your day. All right.